Okay. I understand you were one of those people that kind of had to leave school for whatever reason. Care to tell us why?
What could I possibly tell you? Teachers are a joke. The kids that go there don't care. All they care about is their popularity, um, their reputations, who's tougher than who's talking shit. Um, really, education in schools are nothing in the country of America. More schools out there are actually beating our education system, and I say whoever's in charge of our education system doesn't really give a damn because I don't hear anything about, hey, how about we start paying our teachers a little more? Because think about it. I think our teachers of the young generation and our principals and assistant principals and the employees of schools will start caring more. I think if they were paid um, just a little more than they usually are. I can't tell you how many stories I've heard of teachers that are struggling to pay their bills, and the last thing that they need is kids that won't learn and kids that will just sit there and disrespect the person that's doing their job, which is teaching you things that you will have to learn in life. And it's just it's the most disappointing thing in the world. High schools is probably the worst experience you will ever have in your life. You will learn about fake people. You will learn about. You will basically learn life. As soon as you hit freshman, you think everything is going to be fine because you have all these group of people that will appreciate your existence. Then by the time you start going into 10th grade, you start realizing who is going to be there and who isn't. And once you hit junior, you start having maybe 3 people, 4 people to be your close friends if you're lucky. And by the time you hit senior, if you even have one close friend, you're pretty much a lucky person. High schools is the greatest joke of the fucking world. Really, looking back at it, I felt like a zombie every morning. I had to be forced to get out of bed, had to walk to the bus. Everyone just slept there, it was quiet. And I lived in poverty, meaning I lived in what you call the hood. And I can't tell you how fucking bad I hated it. Just smelling the morning musk of people that won't take a fucking shower in the morning. So I had to smell nappy ass hair from probably feet and feet away. And then you got your Hispanics that will overdose themselves on cologne, and that didn't make anything better. Then you got the white people that they'll give you the attitude for you know basically almost anything in the morning. Just being with people in the morning was the worst thing you could come across. And you have your special groupies. See, the school that I went to, it was ridiculous. How are you going to live a life of isolating yourself by race? So you got your Hispanics over here, you got the whites over here, you got blacks here from one street, the black people over here from another street. You got your different people over there because they watch anime or they love music that we don't like. Or you got gay people over there. You got goth kids over here under the stairs. You got your true potheads over here. To be honest, the school that I went to even had a group of Rastafarians, probably a little close to the stadium. Excuse me, the school stadium over there. How can you live a life of isolating yourself by race? It's probably so damn stressful because if you have a friend that is of another race and that friend is gonna hang out over here, you like to hang out with that friend, so you want to hang out over here too. Then you got the other race that's looking at you the wrong way or is gonna ask you, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing in our group? You don't belong here. Go hang out with your fucking group because you're that race." It's idiotic. What happened to just let's get along? I might sound whack because I'm saying that, but really think about it. Why can't we get along? High school again is a fucking joke. You learn things that will not benefit you in life. You have to handle teachers, or teachers have to handle you because you don't know how to fucking act, or your parents didn't teach you any fucking better. So they have to handle your stupidity and your bullshit because you can't handle your own bullshit. Or you have to handle that teacher's bullshit because they're going through some other bullshit over at home. Or they just don't have any kind of patience to handle your bullshit. So it's two bullshits colliding with each other. And then you have this massive amount of bullshit that just nobody wants to even hear or see because it's bullshit. You got education that will not benefit you. Just like I said, tell me, what what will you do in life? Please, just answer me. What will you do in life with finding X? What? Tell me what job. Just please tell me what job will you have because you can find X? None. I don't know what job out there that will offer you $24 an hour because you can find X. Really?
Do you feel more free since you left?
Oh yeah. I tell you. Again, high schools really don't even get better. I got out of a regular high school, went into a charter school, liked it for maybe a few days because it was peace and quiet. Really, no drama. That's what I wanted. Just sit back, you're in front of a computer, and you are doing what you had to do in order to get through school so you can get a diploma. And just I liked it for a few days, maybe a couple weeks. It was good. The thing is, I couldn't handle the extreme quietness because, again, it's like schools have to go extreme about one side and another. You are not allowed to talk to anyone, otherwise, you'll be sent out of the classroom, you'll get written up, or some other bullshit. And you have basically been there for a good 2 hours. You've done a whole bunch of tests and quizzes. Why can't you just turn your head and be like, hey, how you doing? My name's so and so. What's your name? And hey, get to know this person. I can understand it's a distraction, but small talk really cannot make too big of a distraction. Conversations, I guess, yeah. But again, you're really annoying me about I have to stay quiet for 4 hours. Can you stay quiet for 4 hours? I don't think so. I think you staying quiet for 4 hours, just not talking, and at least to yourself, will probably drive you crazy. All you have is your head. It really feels like slavery to me. Schools in America feel like slavery. You got any other questions?
Not at all. This is the Everywhere Men, and remember, we are everywhere, we are nowhere, we are omniscience.